Rinse and repeat. Today, work on my business, publishing business. Working on my next book. Yesterday, I published a book about global water. Right now, I'm doing some books about global goals based on UN top 17 goals. And I got the idea from looking at my phone and it had a global goals app. So I was like, you know what, let me do a book on each topic. So I did one about world hunger, another about global poverty, and today I'm working on my next book, HowExpert Guide to Clean Water. And after that, I'll do one about all the global goals, 17 goals in one book. And after that, I'll probably move on to the next topics. And, you know, I felt like, you know what, if I'm going to do these type of topics that are aligned to UN's global goals and whatnot, just do it all right now instead of coming back later. So that if people look at my books, the recent ones, at least they're, you know, they're not all over the place. You know, I'm sticking to a theme and going at it, you know. After Global Goals book, then I think I'm going to go back into unique topics. Okay, unique topics. That's kind of like the type of topics I like to go for. I am going for all topics A to Z, but it's the unique topics that are interesting for me and I like doing. So, and I got couple books already made in terms of the content, but I still got to find the right images. I want to include some images for these topics. And I like being the first in the marketplace. That's why I like to go into these unique topics. And from my experience, going for the unique topics, they're a little bit more profitable, okay, off the start. So I prefer going to those unique topics. But I'll do general or core categories as well. I will do all core categories as well. All topics A to Z, but there's so many unique topics that don't have a book. Those are the type of topics I like to go into. Blue ocean strategy, going to the markets that are untapped. So as an independent everyday publisher, I have that advantage. I have the freedom and the flexibility to go into any single topic compared to all the big brands out there. They can't just go into any topic because they have to go into the big markets because they got the employees, thousands of employees and whatnot. So they got to go into markets that have a demand. But someone like myself and as an independent publisher, you know, I can go into these small markets and still be profitable. That's a cool thing about, you know, being an independent publisher. It's like I have the freedom and the flexibility to go into any topic, you know. And I realize testing out all topics from A to Z, I try the big markets, the general categories. Those don't do as well sometimes. You know, it's the little markets, the untapped markets that do well for the independent publisher. If you're a big brand, you have the, you know, advertising budget and ability to, you know, reach those markets, then go into the big markets. That's fine. That's okay. But if you're not, I think the way to stand out is to go into the smaller markets. And that's what I'm doing. That's what I plan on doing. But I still want to cover all bases. And I thought it was a good idea to do. I thought it was my duty as a human being, basically, to go into these global goals as well. So, but at the same time, I also have to make money. I also have to make money, you know. So, I like these profitable niches. The riches are in the niches, as they say. So, yeah. And for me, it's just interesting, exciting for me to publish books that have never been published before. You know, I'll be the first in the marketplace, and I want to keep at it until I run out of topics that I can go into, and in terms of unique topics. Then I'll do more and more general topics, all topics A to Z, cover all categories, and continue and rinse and repeat. You know, that's what I'll pretty much do. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Rinse and repeat, and ultimately aim to publish 1,000+ books, non-fiction books, all topics A to Z. Okay, one book at a time, and go from there. And yeah. So yeah, rinse and repeat. That's another thing. I'm also doing Amazon ads. I noticed that Amazon ads has a new option to look at all the ads from all the regions globally, all in one place. Back in the days, Amazon ads, when you had to look at it, optimize especially, or analyze, you had to go into each region, one URL, one website at a time. But now they have a global option. It's in beta right now, but check it out. If you do Amazon ads, there's a global section where you can optimize and analyze all at the same time. But the one thing I've noticed is that they don't have, you can't analyze the data by lifetime. It's the farthest you can go is year to date. So I prefer analyze the data by lifetime because I like to see the big picture. You know, in terms of Amazon results, optimization is very important, by the way. Optimizing on a regular basis. If you're like me, you have a lot of books and you have a lot of different types of ads, my recommendation is to analyze and optimize the outliers. Meaning, it takes a long time to analyze all your ads, especially ads that got at least one sale. That's how I like to optimize and analyze. Analyze and optimize ads that got at least one sale. Because if not, there's too much things to do. But one way to even optimize a lot more efficiently on a regular basis without having to do all your ads, optimize all your ads, is to look at the outliers. Look at the top 10% of your ads that got the most orders, the top 10% that spent the most, the top 10% that have the highest ACoS, the top 10% that have the lowest ACoS, and refine those, optimize those, because a lot of the big results, whether it's from a lot of sales that need to be that can be scaled even more, are from those outliers. You know what I mean? So I recommend you to do that. Then you can save time, energy, and still optimize efficiently. Okay, on top of that, another way to prune your ads, optimize your ads, is look at your ads that spent, let's say, over $5 or $10, whatever your budget is, and have gotten 0 sales. I like to just keep it over $5 because I have so many ads, and so many books, and so many different ads per book in so many different formats. So if a campaign spent over $5 and got 0 sales in lifetime, then I will pause that ad, pause that campaign. Okay, that's another way to optimize your ads. But make sure to optimize your ads on a regular basis. And sometimes, I'll be honest with you, if you don't optimize and look at your ads on a regular basis, you can lose a lot of money, because there can be mistakes, whether by you or your team who do the ads for you. For example, I had a situation recently, thank goodness I was looking at my ads on a daily basis, where one ad spent like $50 in a day and no sales. I'm like, what? And that's unusual, because I have a lot of ads. So one ad campaign spent over $50, and I took a look at it, and the cost per click was like $2 or something like that. I was like, that was bigger than normal. I don't really raise bids that high. And I found out my team member accidentally put $5 for a bid instead of 5 cents. So those mistakes can happen, and that's okay. But the good thing is, at least I was looking at my ads on a regular basis. I caught that the first day. So I immediately like paused it. I talked to my team member, you know. It happens only once in a while. It's a couple times here and there, but that's why you got to look at your ads on a regular basis, because when you're optimizing, whether it's you or a team member, they can't make mistakes. We're all human, you know. And if you do make mistakes, make sure, you know, take a look at the highest spend, the highest CPC for the day, just in case if there's any mistakes and errors. Okay, that's how I caught it. So I fixed it, so it was able to move on though. Okay, so anyhow, I gotta go right now. Thanks for watching. Talk soon. All right, take care. Bye.